Hey, yo, what's going on out there, SBS supporters? This is your boy, The Bonnet. We're going to be talking about some hot topics today. Just to give a little hints, XFL to NFL. Has JT, Jonathan Taylor, played his last down in a Colts uniform? And much, much more is coming soon.
How
Holla.
you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? Tell me how you like me now. How you like me?
Again, here, this is the Super Bias Sports Show where a fan can be a fan no matter how biased your take is. Guys, we are, I would like to say, 7 days out, or less than seven because this day is almost over, of the NFL football season start. We will be doing giveaways and different things, but we are a week out. I know I'm excited, so I can imagine how you can feel. The first thing that I'm gonna talk about is, the NFL is one of the biggest markets in the world, if not the biggest sport in the United States. They make billions of dollars a year. But what I don't like is they don't play these players. There should be no reason why I believe the NFL makes more money than the NBA and baseball and stuff like that. Why these players who putting their bodies on the line day in and day out, career can end at any time. We just seen Hamlin had a heart attack on the field and literally died on the field. They're risking all of this to get paid pennies on the dollar, literally to get paid nothing. And that I'm not a big fan of that. Is the players union. They need to do whatever they gotta do. Hey, if they gotta go on strike and we don't watch football for half a season, hey, something got to give. These players put their body on the line every single game, every single practice. There's people at the end of the bench almost that's getting more than Saquon Barkley. End of the bench in like basketball or mid bench. Like, come on, man. Come on. That definitely should not be. Sorry, I just felt very just had to get that off my chest real quick. But how are y'all doing? We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We will be doing a bunch of solo videos. You're going to see more videos about the Giants. You're going to see more videos about the Bengals. You're going to see more videos about the Cowboys. You're going to see more videos about a lot of other teams. Okay? We're about to ramp it up because the NFL football season has finally about to be underway. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about my man right here, Jalen Hyatt. I think he's gonna be a beast. I think he's gonna be a dog. But now he wants to wear number 13. I'm okay with that because I don't believe Odell Beckham number would have been retired. And all we know is he probably likes Odell Beckham. As in that's who he watched played a few years. Just remember, he's fresh out of college. So he was watching Odell in junior high school. Well, not in junior high school, in high school. Hey, and now he playing on the team that he played for. We've seen a bunch of players do this all throughout sports. We've seen it with LeBron James. Why did he like number 23? Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I have no issue with him wearing number 13. I'm happy that he wants to start his own legacy with it. I'm happy that our GM, we have a competent GM now who's not going to sign somebody and then trade him away. That was crazy. I did not understand that whatsoever. It made no sense. And right now, our division, we have a gauntlet. We got what? Probably this, I think it's like the second or third. The Giants have like the second or third hardest schedule in the NFL. Whew. We added a lot of pieces. We gotten better on defense and offense. So I do believe that there's going to be a good, pretty good chance that there's going to be probably 3 teams out of the NFC East again. Now, there's another division in football that's not in the NFC, that's in the AFC, that I think that same thing is going to happen to. And that is, oh my gosh, I can't remember the conference. I think it's the AFC East, I want to say. If it's not, I'm pretty sure I'll get corrected. I do believe the Bengals is going to make it. I do believe the Ravens are going to make it. And for some reason, man, I don't know why. Don't get me wrong. The Browns, they're going to be tough, especially if Watson can get back to his old ways, like how he was when he was back in Texas. But I do believe, I do truly believe the Steelers. So, Steelers, Ravens, Bengals will make it into the playoffs. I know I was pretty high on the Browns before, but now they're saying that Watson is looking bad and all this extra stuff. So, hey, nothing I can really do about that. Also, I want to let you guys know. Let me bring it up here. Come on, where is it at? Right here. If you guys want to enter, it's $10. This is the Pick'em League. First place, get a jersey. Second place, get a shirt. Third place, get a cap. $10 entry fee. Each one of these items are well over $10. And we want you guys to have fun with us. So the Pick'em League is pretty much every week. You pick the teams that's going to win. It's literally that simple. You can set it up for the whole entire season when you go in. So go ahead, comment your email address. We'll shoot you an email. Go ahead and do that for us, please, so that you could get in on this fun action. Now back to the NFL. I mentioned players not getting their money. Jacobs just signed for pretty much the same thing that Saquon Barkley did, about 12 mil for the NFL leading rusher. Listen, the NFL leading rusher is getting 12 million a year. To us, a million is a lot of money. There's other positions that, for instance, a wide receiver. Look what Odell Beckham is getting in 1 year. What is it? 18 mil or 15 to 18 mil. That's what he's getting paid. But Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs are getting pennies on the dollar. Is It's ridiculous. Sorry, y'all. People walking back and forth. So my security system is going off. But the NFL Players Union, like I was saying before, has to do something with this pay issue that's happening. Now, this pretty much started, I want to say it was mid 2000s, like maybe 2011 or 2010, around that area. I know whenever Matt Liner was in there, because Matt Liner, as a rookie, was making more than I think like 30 QBs. So then the players union and the NFL pretty much put in something to put a cap on that, to stop that. So now these players, when they're coming in, if you're in the first round, you're pretty much locked in for 5 years. 5 years. A shelf life for the average shelf life for an NFL running back is 4 years. Pay attention. The average shelf life for an NFL running back is 4 years. But if you're drafted in the first round, they lock you in for 5 years. How is that fair? If you can explain to me that how, yes, they're making millions anyway, but that is crazy. There's no other sport that has players locked in for so long of a time than the NFL. The NBA, I want to believe, is a 2 year contract or a 3 year is a 3 year contract and a team option. The NFL, if you're a first rounder, 5 years you're locked in. 5 years before, technically, before you can get a new contract where you can start making the money that you should. And now Saquon Barkley got caught up in that. Jacobs is caught up in that. Look at what happened with Daniel Jones. They declined his option, but then what did they do? He played some of his best football with me as a wide receiver out there. He literally had the cast of SBS out there playing wide receiver. Made it to the playoffs, had low turnover rate, so they had to pay him because there's no QB that was available that was better than him. Unfortunately, running backs are a dime a dozen. If you don't understand the terminology of a dime a dozen has 12. So there's 10 running backs that's pretty decent in 12. That's all I'm pretty much saying. And the NFL Players Union, the NFL players are going to have to come together. They're going to have to come together and do something because this is crazy. There's no reason why these players should not be getting the money that they deserve when these other sports that's making less money than them is getting paid boo-hoo amount of money. I can't remember the player in the NBA that signed. He just signed, and his contract is astronomical. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm drawing a blank. He signed this summer. Like, even AD, Anthony Davis, signed a crazy, what was it? I think it was almost 80 something million dollars over the next 2 or 3 years. 2 years, I think it is. It's added on, so it will start after this season. And the dude he plays like 40, 50 games a year. Maybe. And then he shows up and then he don't show up. But these NFL players show up every single week and put their body on the line. We've heard the horror stories about the concussions. We've seen how it affected past players. Like this is ridiculous, especially for the running backs. I feel so bad for the running backs. If you're not a wide receiver, O line, obviously quarterback, or the defensive end, or the D line, it's like you're not getting paid. It is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Because even tight ends get paid. Speaking of tight ends getting paid, Vikings tight end TJ Hawkinson agrees to terms of on a contract extension. Do you want to hear what this contract extension is? 4-year extension that's worth $68.5 million. So on average for the next 4 years, he will be making about 17.2 mil a year. 17.2 mil for a tight end. And he's not even a top echelon. He's not Travis Kelce. He's not, I would say, even Darren Waller. Throw him in there. He's not Kittle. He's a great player. Don't get this wrong. But he's making over 17 mil. But Cooks, that was on that team. Not Cooks, sorry, I'm bugging. Because now, yeah, Cooks, when he was on that team, at one point in time, before JJ, Jay Jettas got in there, he was their offense. Literally, he was their offense. But now TJ is getting paid, but they didn't want to play Cooks. The running back market it doesn't make no sense to me. The player union have to step in, go on strike, do what you got to do. Now I know that's easier said than done because a lot of these NFL players don't make huge money. The majority of them don't. It's just the big name ones that we know that makes the boohoo money who can take a season off. But then there's players out there who can't afford to take the season off. And that affects them in a major way. TJ Hawkinson,
my boy,
is in his bag.
Look, I gotta cut the stream, boy. I gotta cut the stream, all right?
Yeah.
Look, no, I'm not keep me right. So last week, it didn't come in, but we celebrated your birthday not too long ago.
Yeah,
my boy, I just gotta bless you.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Yo, live on the stream. Oh.
KT.
Oh, yes, the sir. Tibbs.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Oh, hold on. Let me turn this background. Hold up, y'all. Hold on. Oh, shoot.
I had to bless you, man. I was trying to make sure you got on the stream. So I'm like, I gotta make sure I get my boy this jersey, all right? So I gotta get my boy this jersey, man. The Tibbs. Different Max at that.
Yeah, look, this is one of the jerseys that y'all could win if y'all join without telling y'all to join. Literally, good looking.
I have to make sure I bless you.
Oh, my man, bless me with the bird.
Man, you already know,
appreciate it. Appreciate it.
I was telling Trent, and I'm like, yo, I need the stream to happen. And you buy some time. And he told me the other day that he wants to come up to make it. I was like, how I'm gonna do it without my boy? I said, he just wanted to start without me, and then I'm about to pull up with the jersey. So I just wanted to make sure you got that.
Yo,
hey,
I appreciate that.
Short, hey, listen, man, I just wanted to show you this. Look, I was planning this And Trenton said he was gonna help me, but then he was like, the girls got softball. I was like, damn. So I had to figure it out, man. But
Yo,
yes,
appreciate
sir.
it. We are gonna cut this stream short. We are gonna be back here next Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Next Tuesday before the game on Thursday. We appreciate y'all. This is the Super Bias Sports Show, where a fan can be a fan, no matter how biased your take is.
Peace.
Deuces.